Hello and welcome to Nirmal Bang, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hiral Daria. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, welcome to the show. Kunal, overall, if you see the dollar index, it's pretty much steady. Now the entire attention is with regards to what comes out of the US jobs data as well. What's the sense that you pick up?
Yeah, so like you rightly said, all eyes are on jobs data, but that is still the days are left. I think job data comes on every Friday, so I'll just confirm with everyone. So the job data will come on 2nd of July. So still, I think 4 days to go. But obviously, the trend will be determined after the US job data. So not to worry about jobs data from today. We have 4 days to go.
Right. So, Kunal, what's the kind of movement are you expecting on the dollar index?
Dollar index, I think in today's trading session can weaken and it can go down and test levels of 91.55, 91.60.
Okay. And with all of this, if you could just help me understand what's the view that you have now with gold and silver? It's a pretty much move of consolidation that we are seeing right now. But do you think this could be a time to start putting in money?
Well, for long-term direction, still not very long-term clear, but in near term, the jobs data will definitely put cap on the major upside. So maximum upside in gold is I see is still 47 400 to 350. Silver maximum upside in near term I see till a maximum 68,800, not above that. If you ask me what needs to be done for the day, I am of the opinion that today we can go long around 46,900. Stop loss should be placed at 46,790 and upside 47,050, 47,100. You can book profit. Silver also, my view is same. Around 67,850 I will buy. 67,000 590, 600 will be my stop loss, and 68 300, 68 350 would be my target.
Okay. With all of this, Kunal, overall, if you see in terms of base metals on LME, it's a slightly weakish movement that we've seen today. Whereas if you see on Shanghai exchange, it's a pretty mixed move. What's the sense that you pick up from here on? Do you think there could be this kind of consolidation phase that will continue on for the base metals as well?
Yeah, so even base metal, we saw upside because of Russia's announcement that they
Hmm.
may increase export tax on a lot of these commodities, and because of that, we have seen all commodities, metal shooting up. So I mean, it's almost third day, so this is fizzling out right now. But going forward, I am expecting metals like nickel looks very attractive, aluminum looks very attractive because if Russia really imposes the export duty on the
Hmm.
domestic market, then I think it is definitely going to have some sort of positive impact on such metals. Meanwhile, today in during the weekend, China's industrial profit data had come, which has dropped significantly. So on one side, the demand from China is going to go down, but on the other side, this country Russia is basically spoiling the party of metals by so all the domestic companies in Russia, mining companies, were down from Thursday, Friday, 2 days, because if they are putting 15% tax, so they will not be able to export aluminum, they will not be able to export nickel, and that will hamper the profitability of these companies and increase the deficit in the global metal market. So still this is not done. They have said that they are going to do it, they have not done this. So because of that only we have seen market softening. So nickel around 1365, you can go long for the July contract. Target should be 1390, stop loss should be 1355. Copper, I would slightly give contra call because the inventory on LME are surging.
Hmm.
So copper, my view tonight's session is 720 goes short, 724 put a stop loss, and around 715, 714 book your profits.
Right. So that's with regards to where base metals are concerned. Overall, Kunal, with regards to crude as well, we've already hit $74. Uh, do you think it's mainly the demand optimism? Because again, everyone's talking about the third wave. Plus, you have the OPEC Plus meeting as well this week. So, how do you see it moving?
I think crude is looking strong because out of all the meeting, nothing is coming. So till the time we get any concrete outcome from the meeting, it's a buy it dips. 54.80, 54.90 buy, 55.50 you can keep as a target, and 54 45 should be your stop loss.
Right. So that's with regards to overall what the commodities markets are looking like. Kunal, there's one question. If you could repeat your view on gold and crude.
Yeah, so crude, I'm again reiterating 54.90, 54.80, you can go long. Put a stop loss of 54.45 and 55.50, 60 should be your target. As far as gold is concerned, you can go long in gold around current levels 46,900, 850. Put a stop loss of around 790 and expect it to move up and test levels of 47,300 to 350. And intraday 100 to 150.
Okay. And overall, if you could just advise with regards to your view on 2021 menthol prediction.
Sorry, Menta oil is not under my coverage.
Right. I think these are the only questions that we have as well. Thank you, participants. Thank you, Kunal, for joining in as well.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.